Hi everyone, it's Tish with Naptime Creations. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making these beautiful cloudy effect coasters, so let's jump in and get started. Today I'm going to be using Better Boat epoxy resin. They reached out to me and asked if I wanted to try their resin and do a demo for them, and I said sure, of course, so we're going to give it a try. This is just a little 16-ounce kit, so I'm going to be mixing up all 16 ounces, and it's really cool because it comes with an instruction booklet, and they have really in-depth instructions, which is nice because I've noticed a lot of resins don't have that. I'll link all their information down below if you guys want to check them out and get some to try too. The colors I'm going to be using are Blue Sapphire, Angel White, and those are both by Resin, Paradise Bay Sparkler Glitter from Dryer Days Art Studio. It's a really beautiful blue sparkly glitter, and I mixed up my resin off camera. The Better Boat is just a 1-to-1 ratio, so I poured all of my part B into my mixing cup, all of my part A, and then mixed it up I did it for about 4 minutes. The instructions say 3 minutes, but I did it for 4 just to make sure everything was nice and incorporated. And this resin is on the thicker side, so if you like thicker resin, then you'll definitely like this one. I went ahead with my heat gun and popped some bubbles, and I just sprayed a little bit of 91% isopropyl alcohol on there too, just to pop the bubbles. And I'm going in with a little bit of that beautiful Paradise Bay sparkler glitter. And I'm just kind of pushing it down with my stir stick here just to make sure it's nice and not going to move around too much in my resin. Now I'm going to go in with the Blue Sapphire. This color, you guys, is like the prettiest, deepest blue. It's really, really gorgeous. I'll link Laura's information from Laura's Art Corner down below in the description box. You can get the Blue Sapphire from her store. And I made 2 cups, 2 3-ounce cups of the Blue Sapphire, which is what you're seeing here. So I poured about 1.5 ounces in each of my molds. And the molds that I have here are 4 ounces each when you fill them all the way up to capacity. So this kit was just enough to make all 4 of these coasters. Now I'm just going in with some of that clear, and you can see it's kind of pushing that pigment off to the side, which is nice. That'll give you some really fun effects. In your coasters, I like to reserve quite a bit of clear whenever I make coasters because sometimes you can get too much of your mica pigment in there, and using the clear and pouring it on top of your pigments or your epoxy pastes can push it out of the way and help kind of break up that solid color. Now here I'm going in with the Angel White, just doing a little rim around the edge here. I don't like to add too much of the opaque colors because they can take over really quickly on your coasters. So I just use the opaque colors really sparingly. Like this Angel White, I made way too much. I only needed about half of that amount, but I don't know why I always make too much white, but that's okay. I like to have little molds put to the side so I can just fill them up and use any extra resin that I have. Here I'm just going in with my heat gun on high and moving that white around a little bit. I'm going to go in with more clear and pour it right on top of that white to kind of push it down to the bottom of the mold. And I'm going to put some clear on top of my glitter here as well, just to kind of push it down, make sure it's not floating up to the top. The Angel White is a really great epoxy paste to give you cells and lacing, and with this Better Boat resin, I got some fun effects. I got that really fun cloudy effect. Different resins will give you different effects, so this one was really fun. They turned out really awesome. So I just went in with my little stir stick and swirled that white around. I'm going to go in with my heat gun one more time just to pop any bubbles. Make sure that there's no bubbles in there. And I'm going to cover these guys up and let them dry for 24 hours. Oh, but first I'm going to take my ring light, check for any dusties or any debris that may have landed in the wet resin. And after 24 hours, we will be ready to demold them. And here we are. It's about 24 hours later, and I'm getting ready to demold them, but check it out. They turned out really fun. I got some nice cells from that Angel White, and the Blue Sapphire pigment is so pretty with that Paradise Bay glitter. What do you guys think about these ones? Let me know down in the comments. The Better Boat resin was really easy to use, and the coasters came out of the molds really nice and easy, so I'll link all the information down below if you guys want to check them out and get some to try too. And here they are. I'll give you guys a nice close-up of them so you can see them better. That Paradise Bay glitter is just gorgeous, and I got some really fun effects with the Better Boat resin and that Angel White epoxy paste. I got some nice cloudy effects in there. They turned out really pretty and wispy. In the center here, you can kind of see the cloudy effect, and it's fun because in the center, you can see the clear, like you can see my hand popping up through back there, which is fun because it gives you a lot of fun depth when you can see that clear through there. This one's my favorite out of all of them. They turned out really fun. And I actually had a little bit of clear left in my mixing cup. So what I did is I went in and clear coated one of my huge river rocks that I did my acrylic pour bloom technique on. And I'll show you guys how shiny it turned out here in a second. So what I did when I was done making my coasters was I just took my mixing cup and kind of flipped it upside down on top of the rock, and all that clear went down, and it was just enough to give it a really nice clear top coat. Here, I'll show you the rock. It's going to come up in just a second, but check it out. See how shiny that is? And now it'll be really protected if you want to put like one of these in your garden, or you can use it just, for decoration too in your yard. I like to put them in my garden, but see how shiny that turned out? So really, really awesome. If you guys want to see how I made this one, I will link that video down below in the description. Just be sure to check it out. I'll put an iCard right here. Just click it and it'll take you straight to the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, go ahead and leave me a like, or another thing that would help me out is if you go watch a few more of my other videos or even a playlist, and I'll link all the materials I used and discount codes down below in the description. Thanks guys. I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.